Welcome back to another video, my friends. Today we're going to be jumping straight into it. You can see that I am opening up over 1,000 gold keys, and we are also going to be opening up over 1,000 crystal keys as well. Now the reason why I'm doing this today is because you may have noticed that I am in the middle of KVK right now here in Kingdom 2359, and we are about to go into our Pass 7 opening later today. So I hope that you guys will come and check out the live stream. We will be doing that at approximately 16 UTC or earlier. And there's also going to be a few other surprises in the live stream as well. We are also going to be crafting some accessories. I'm not exactly sure which accessory we're going to be crafting as of right now, but I know that I am going to possibly have enough to craft 2 accessories in total. Right now, I do have 6 horns on my account, and the next horn is actually a guaranteed crit. But the thing is, I'm not sure that I actually need another horn right now for this KVK anyway. Just the way that the KVK is playing out, it might actually make better sense for me to craft, for example, a Greatest Glory and maybe even the Pendant of Eternal Night as well. We know that those 2 accessories are really useful for boosting the smite damage commanders, as well as the new commander QSH with the Eternal Night boosting that skill damage. So those are the options that we're going to be talking about later on in the live stream. So definitely come and check that out. But in the meantime, guys, we're just doing all the preparation for Zone 7 today. This is going to be a huge KVK. It already has been a big KVK. We've got 1846 that we are going to have to face in Kingsland. That is going to be happening this Saturday as well. But in the meantime, we will be facing against 3379 in Pass 7. And also, 1846 will be attempting to beat our allies over in Earth Camp. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye out on how that goes as well. It is going to be a battle of attrition to see which side can potentially defeat their enemy the fastest. For example, if 1846 are able to make significant ground in that level 7 pass opening against our allies, and we're kind of stuck at the pass, that could definitely jeopardize our position going into Kingsland, or it could even be the other way around as well. And we have seen other KVKs, for example, in the most recent 1960 and the 1093 KVK, they actually were able to reposition themselves with their allies prior to going into Kingsland. You may remember that 1960 were allied with 1818. That was the Earth Camp, I believe. And basically, they repositioned themselves so that they were able to face 1093 in Kingsland. And I'm not sure how we are going to be approaching this situation here in this KVK, but definitely the 2 biggest kingdoms in this KVK is 1846 and 2359. But that is not how the map has positioned us. So naturally, we are opposing each other in a diagonal situation. And then we have our weaker allies in between, stuck in the middle. So whether or not we are going to do something like what the 1960 and the 1818 kingdoms did in their KVK, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not part of leadership or, part of any of the planning process. This is just me talking based on how I would view the situation myself. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. And it's possible as well that 1846 might even potentially do something similar as well. One thing I will say though about 1846 right now is actually it's quite an interesting map. Like a lot of the time you'll have kingdoms that will just completely carpet out the zone in preparation for this opening of the level 7 pass. And that is what all 3 of these camps have done. Every single camp except for 1846. So that definitely shows that they have an absolutely insane amount of confidence going into this KVK. We're definitely going to try and make it difficult for them and not give them an easy win. So hopefully 2359 and our allies, we can come out on top. But definitely stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a great week ahead. So we've got a lot of fights coming up. We've got the level 7 pass today, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of fights in between now until Kingsland on Saturday as well. So if you haven't already, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, if you like watching, you know, all these events that are just being completely maxed out here right now, you can see that I'm maxing out all these events so that I can fully get my account into the best position possible for these fights coming up. If you enjoy this type of content, please do consider to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. The support is really appreciated and it helps me to grow the channel as well. And just speaking a little bit about myself as well for the past couple of weeks. So you may have noticed I have been a little bit absent the last couple of weeks. I did do a live stream. I think the last time we had a wheel for the QSH, I did a live stream for that a couple of weeks ago. And then it was so weird, like literally right as I was ending the live stream, like I just started feeling so sick and I was just getting like such a sore throat. Like honestly, I was lucky to even finish that live stream. Surprisingly, like I didn't feel it when I started it, but then by the end of it, I'm like, oh my God, like what's happening to my body? So, you know, it's been a tough couple of weeks. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of worked out reasonably well in terms of the timing, because we didn't really have like that much going on in the KVK. That's just how like Heroic Anthem works. Like you generally have your Zone 5 fighting, and then you kind of have like a couple of weeks in between, apart from the altar battles. And anyway, that's kind of why I haven't really been around the last couple of weeks. Definitely would have, you know, streamed some of the altar fights and a few other events as well, but that's kind of why I'm just making this video now, just to give you guys a little bit of a quick update on what's been going on. And yeah, pretty much like there wasn't a whole lot that you guys missed out on in terms of like altar fights and stuff. The first altar fight was like somewhat interesting. Like the enemy 3379, like they did actually try to come in and attack, but it wasn't really like, you know, super intense or anything. And then every other altar since then, we've had 2 altars after that, has just been like every camp has been taking their own non-fighting altar just to gain order. So yeah, that's what's been happening, guys. But I have been around. I've still been playing the game, you know. I just haven't been up to streaming. Like I've just been really focusing on getting my health back and yeah, just preparing for today, really. So it's going to be like, I'm excited for today. I'm definitely keen to get back into it and stream for you guys as well. But I'm not going to lie, like it is definitely going to be a bit of a challenge as well for myself. I'm not 100% better yet. Like I've still got like a little bit of a lingering cough at times. So just bear with me, like as I stream later on. Like if I end up having a couple of breaks here and there, it's not because I don't want to play. It's just like I've just got to look out for my health as well. But other than that, though, I'm super excited. Like this is my first KVK with 2359, and we've got a lot to prove here as well. There's big expectations from our leadership team, and you know, we are obviously going for the win as well. So as much as this is going to be an extremely challenging KVK, we are going for the win. And that's why like everyone has very high expectations. So let's see how it goes, guys. We've got 140 plus players in 2359, I think. And then also we've got the allies in 1892, the wonderful people from 1892 that I have mentioned before. I've played with them in the past, and you know, they're an awesome team to play with. I'm really happy to be in the same camp with them as well. And so yeah, as you guys can see, like I'm just smashing through these events. We have been kind of lucky in terms of like how many of these events that we've had, just allowing us to really push our accounts into like as much value as we can. I know I did receive a lot of feedback from Zone 5. Like a lot of people were saying, oh bro, why didn't you max QSH for Zone 5? And look, I totally feel you guys. You know, I didn't really get as much kills as I would have hoped for in Zone 5. So I ended up finishing Zone 5 at like around about just under 13 million kills. You know, which might not sound too bad to some people, but it's also like far below my standard of what I would like personally. And I do think that not having QSH was a big part of that anyway. But yeah, guys, so later on today, when like keep an eye out for the live stream. Not only are we going to be crafting those accessories as mentioned earlier, we're also going to be doing the Wheel of Fortune. We do have the Wheel of Fortune that is back today with the QSH. So we're going to be finishing off QSH and finally expertising him. I think we've got 180 wheel spins available. And then we've also got like 200 gold heads as well. So hopefully we can max him with just the wheel spins. And then I would like to save the gold heads, you know, for other future commanders as well. But possibly I will start working on the Archer Rally commander once I max QSH. But that's not going to be for a long time. That's going to be like, you know, in the next KVK after this one. So that's not going to be for a little while. But, you know, we always got to think ahead. And that's why I have saved those wheel spins. And we're going to be pushing them later today. So, guys, come and join the stream. The pass is going to be opening at 1600 UTC. I'm going to start the stream around about 1 hour before then. Just to get, you know, everything done. You can see that I'm pretty well prepared for this fight coming up ahead. We've got over 2,000 days of speed ups here. So, you know, I'm quite happy with the amount of speed ups that we have. This has taken me quite a bit of work, and obviously that is also to thank 2359. Just the amount of activity and spending that there is in this kingdom definitely helps to push that recovery a lot quicker. And now our players are in a much stronger position as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed this content again. And yeah, I just wanted to get this out there and tell you guys I'm still going. We're coming back strong. And yeah, good luck to everyone today in their respective pass openings. And I'll see you guys in the next video.